I remember asking somebody, I like, have you ever been jumped? And he was like, no. I said, well, this is what it is in the spiritual realm. If I see you battling with something and you call me for prayer, and it could be 2 or 3 things on there. If I jump in,
You get hit too.
thank you. Thank you.
You get hit
Thank
too.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's free range.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whoever in
Thank
the
you.
vicinity.
And so that's why when it
is
goes into spiritual warfare, sometimes, majority of the time, you know what I'm saying?
That's so
You
good.
definitely have to know who your spiritual warriors are and your prayer warriors are. And then it's also good to let people know what it is you're up against. So there's been a couple of times that you call because some people be like, well, I'm like, I got to know what I'm getting involved with.
Real talk.
Real talk. Like, yo, am I even in a position to deal with this or not? You know, the majority of the time I am. Yeah, you get your licks and bruises too. You know, you don't always tell anybody because somebody is in the midst of their own stuff. So you're like, we're gonna help get you out. Like, I get hit upside the head a couple of times, knocked it in the back. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Like I say, God always get the glory and always get the victory. But that's what another thing, you know, because now we have a lot of people shouting down the devil and doing this, and then wonder why they getting wild, why their minds is going crazy, why they seem to have no victory. And you may have pulled the other person out the fire, but now those demons jumping on you, you know, bringing havoc in your life.
That's so good.
And yeah, so people really definitely got to realize that with spiritual warfare, and you have to be okay if someone be like, "This is not my wheelhouse." Yes, we can do all things through Christ who strengthen us, but if we want to talk demons and the kingdom of darkness, they do recognize authority, and everyone doesn't always have the authority. They may shout, "Oh, I rebuke, I rebuke, I rebuke." What are you rebuking? Are you rebuking? That's almost telling something. Seeing somebody fight. Stop! Stop! Okay, you gonna call the police? You gonna call reinforcements? You gonna jump in and try to pull them apart? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can rebuke, but you know we have to pull. We have to pull down strongholds. We have to bind things up. We have to cast it out. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the rebuke. Rebuking is just like, yeah, I don't receive that. But what if you already received it unbeknownst, or what if you actually spoke it and actually picked it up yourself? You know what I'm saying? And then now you're stuck with it. Yeah, came into agreement with it, and that's getting, you know, a little bit deeper into some spiritual warfare, coming into those agreements. Yeah, you know, we are sealed with the blood of Christ, but if you openly welcome the enemy in, like, yo, come in my house. You know, I know you're a thief. Yeah, come in my house. You know, I'm like, and people don't think that spiritually, but they'll do that to their family member who may have an issue with drugs, or like a veteran crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't bring her around. You gotta watch your stuff, because you know she gonna take your stuff. He gonna take your stuff. So why don't you think that allowing the enemy to come into agreement with the things that God say, now cut them off there? Good. Why do you think that's not gonna happen? And then wondering why things are happening in your life. So that's why, you know, even when we talked the last time, I'm like, okay, there's an open door somewhere.
Yeah, where's the open door?
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, some of it we do it knowingly, a lot we do it unknowingly, but it's ways that the enemy is he's slick. He can be slick. But once you know how he operates and how those who he used operate, then it's like, okay, I see where you're coming from. Okay. And once again, even if you don't, ask the Holy Spirit, what is this? Like I say, he's going to either show it to you, give it to you in a vision, a dream, or he's going to direct you to someone that's going to be able to call it out.
Head on over to my YouTube channel at perspective_with_hope to check out this God conversation with Hope and Keith Clark. While you're there, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.